roasting a Colombian coffee. We had some transmission issues, so I'd like to give me some coffee. Like she's heading to the Philippines in a week or so, and she's like, oh, I want to go give some coffee to my relatives. And her relatives are relatively new to coffee, like meaning that they're new enthusiasts, they're really into coffee. And I was like, I think let's offer them something that's going to be a bit different than the coffees that I have typically in inventory right now. Because since we don't have a retail shop, I don't really keep a wide diversity of coffees roasted in inventory. So I was like, okay, I've got to roast some coffee. So we got some coffee from Huila in Colombia. There's Matt. And Matt's roasting up another batch in the Alirio for his barista. Let's have a look at that. And we're gonna go dark on this. Like he went pretty dark, but not funky dark. We definitely can go funky or darker. Funky or darker. 291 right now. But let's look at the green. We're gonna go look over here at the green coffee. This is the Huila. But very nicely sorted, right? Look at. So yeah, nicely sorted, good color. Smells clean. But when you see coffee people smelling the green bean. So it shuts off everyone. Sorry. This stupid thing, always hitting that. Okay, relight. What's taking so long? This is the weird thing about this Geesin. Like, look at it. It's just sitting there. Why is it not turning back on? So silly. What, are we having some transmission issues again? What in the world is going on with this thing? There we go. Gas is back on. So there it is. It'll do that once in a while. And now see the temperature's at the 473. So now I got to roll it back on by opening the door. Sometimes you got to play around with it. Like it just kind of. I don't want to launch the roast when the. As you notice, there it is. It just cut out. It's really kind of a strange operating machine. I don't really understand what the deal is with it. Where are you at on temperature, Matt?
350.
350. We're gonna go deeper. What do we stop at next time? Oh yeah.
That's not like.
That's not
Thomas
That's not
dark.
dark enough.
That's not Thomas dark.
Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that online.
I'm just saying, nothing.
Yeah, that's not dark enough, man. That's like a good, solid, hard medium. We can do it better. We can do it much better. Dropping it down to 4. I want to drop it to 420. Oh, what I want to do is I want to reduce the flame. So we're running it over 5 inches of water. I think I'm going to roll it down to about 3 column inches, right? I think that'll give us a good curve. All right, I'm going to put a stick in here. So I don't have to hold it the whole time. It's choppy again? Wow, man, I can't. Unfortunately, if it's choppy again, we're gonna have to restart again or whatever. But I'm not sure what's causing that issue. The weather today is a little bit different, unfortunately. So, is that cracking now? So as you can see, as Matt is doing right now, he's checking his phone, he's doing his thing, The reality is that when you're roasting coffee and you're in the middle of the roast, nothing's really happening. And nothing's happening. You just kind of like pass the time, the roaster's doing its thing, you don't really have to worry about it.
And the more you do it, the more you know what's going to happen.
Right.
So I have like thrown things in the roaster and then gone to do a chore, like feed the chickens, and then you get your ADD kicks in, and then you forget that the roast is going, and
it catches on fire.
No, I've never had that.
That's good. You don't want that to happen. All right, so we're now at where are we now? We are now at 422. So I'm going to close this up, get our timer ready. 415. Once that returns to 420, then we're going to start. So, a good flame. 3. Oh, now it went out again. See, this is the problem. Why is this thing dying on me every...
It doesn't like the barbecue tanks.
Huh?
It doesn't like those barbecue tanks.
Oh.
I don't think there's enough pressure.
420. I'm just going to start. Yeah, what Matt's talking about, here, I'll show you what Matt's talking about. What Matt's talking about is that outside of the workshop, oh gosh, there's like a lot of smoke. We're running right now this 20-pound propane tank out here. Normally there's this 100-pound tank, but since Matt was in the hospital this past month, we didn't get the refill, so I've been bringing these tanks over, and that makes sense because as this tank gets colder, as it's being pulled on, it probably has some kind of slowdown. Oh yeah, and that probably helps to I don't know, slow down the feed or something. I don't really understand it, but we have the same issue whether we're using the 100-pound tank or the 20-pound tank. But I feel like at least today, maybe because the tank is lower pressure than it was the other day, that it's happening more frequently. Right. Here is the Royal number 5.
440.
Oh, 440. Jason Isbell and the 440. 43. Episode 445. Yeah, baby, let it rock and roll. Let it rock and roll.
Oh, it smells so bad.
No, you're fine, man. You're fine. We gotta go deep with this sucker.
I think that's second crack.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
There's oils.
Oh, yeah. All right. 475, baby. 475.
I think that's a little off.
No, huh? Oh yeah, stop. Stop.
Oh, it's too hot.
Woo, baby.
That's heat.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's like
that's
we're
hot.
melting down. We're melting down now. Man, it's smoky in here.
Yuck.
Wow.
That's dark.
That's dark. Okay, that's good. We could go darker, man. We could go darker.
I don't know.
It is pretty dark. The oil is starting to definitely coming out of that. Look at that.
Yuck.
This is kind of how I have a little bit of fun with roasting because we've got. And now here we are. Here's our roasting going on here. Flame is back on. 3 column inches, 302 degrees. Oh gosh, I forgot to start the timer. Damn it. Oh well. Let's start it now. We probably have a minute into it. I am wondering though at 3 column inches if this is enough application of heat. Look how smoky it is in here. Smoky, 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 smoky. Everything is smoky. This is the problem when you're roasting coffee. Dark, is it? It gets very smoky. Smoky outside, smoky in here.
The tray is just like whoosh.
What was that?
I said when you dump it, the tray is just like a bonfire.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like how's that looking? Let's see how that looks.
It's dark.
Oh yeah, man. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, there's definitely more oils than the first batch. Yeah, you're right. Like, that may taste good.
Yeah, that's a little bit dark side, but yeah, but this oils are starting to come out. Nice. I think you're a man. But you know what? Here's the thing.
That actually smells good. Does it? It's different than what I normally like. It's like a graham cracker.
Oh, I like it. This is. I don't know.
A bonfire.
We'll have to try. We have to taste these coffees.
Let's do it.
You have a cupping set up?
I can do it in the house.
Oh, we'll do it in the house. All right.
I mean, I can bring out a kettle.
Or whatever. We go in the house. Doesn't matter. All right. Here's our roasting. We are now minute 49 plus whatever time we were at. So I'm going to say we're probably doing all right. 4 minutes. Because we probably had at least a minute or so before I noticed I hadn't started. So we're starting to get yellowing. So that's good. That is a good thing. Now in this particular case, we're going to be doing a lighter roast than you normally see me do for our like house blend and our espresso blend. My intention is to go into first crack and maybe not even get out of first crack before we drop. And part of the reason, I don't think I've said this, but my sister-in-law called me the other day and she was like, hey, they're going to the Philippines to go visit her mother and her family there and take the kids to see their grandmother. And they were like, oh, some of my cousins are really into coffee now. And can you get some coffees for me? I'd like to give them as gifts. And I was like, sure, no problem. And I was thinking, okay, so like a lot of people that are into coffee in the Philippines, especially in the Manila area, are newer people to lighter roasts, really different kind of stuff than I. Going to the link in the description. If you would like to order this, so it's 10-ounce bags, $22, and members of the show, and we do off of anything that you buy. And I'm going to run down. So, if you're interested and want to try it, like 7 minutes into the roast now. So, well, at about maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes, in that maybe 7 minutes, I'm going to expect we're going to start to, because we don't want any contamination from errant beans. Oh yeah, we're definitely in the first crack now. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm really just kind of going by feel right now. I'm liking the color here. What I want to go is right to the peak of first crack. Like I can hear it getting really peaky. I would like to see the bean skin get nice and tight, and I think right there. Nice and kind of lighter color. Daddy, yo, baby.
That's good. Tastes better than this. Down there, Lake Montville.
Oh, I thought he was at the show. Oh, you gotta watch out for these, right? You look at this, see this right here? Sometimes beans get caught up inside the drum somewhere for one. Toss those. Now we're gonna let this cool down, but that's a nice light roast there. There we go. I think people will enjoy that. Right? But if you'd like to try this, put it. There's a link is below, and if you put in, remember, there's a code for just you guys. Pleasurable hedonism. 15% off. All right. So now it's just about waiting. We got all the coffees finished. All right. Let me put this over here.
Gone through a lot of this coffee.
Huh?
Gone through a lot.
Nice.
A lot of these bags.
All right.
One big good day. Oh yeah. This piece of crap came out again. I just put it on.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've been working before we started the live stream. We were trying to figure out what's going on with this binder. So Matt's got this one. Also, problem the key keeps popping out, refuses to stay in. Everything is all kind of hammer-jang. So
Don't buy fellow.
don't buy. I took it apart myself and pulled out this plate. But even when we here, actually, let's just go through that fast so that you guys can see it. If you guys have any thoughts on
All
it,
garbage.
let me know. Right, all right. Take. Keep saying that they'll never sponsor us. Give us the ES1 or something like that, like a YouTuber. Does it matter which side the bowling pin goes on?
I'm gonna have to watch the video. I tried it on this side. It didn't make a difference.
So this is the adjuster piece I showed you guys
And
the other day.
it keeps jamming itself, like where it pushes it beyond where it should go. No, it's like
It's all messed up. Okay. So the key, this piece keeps the shaft, the auger shaft, locked into the burr set. So this is the burr set. Oh, now it's lined up.
Is it? Yeah, but it's not. It's
So you put this key in here,
Yeah, it's not properly aligned.
and it keeps popping out for some reason. Like it pops out, and I'm not sure exactly why that's happening. Because we'll put this pressure plate on and press it up against it, and it won't. And for whatever reason, it's popping out. I think maybe there's something. Oh, there. No.
yeah, it's like the it's jammed.
I think send it back to them.
It's probably like 1 day past warranty.
I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of. It seems like there's a lot of issues with that little. All right, let's go walking. Let's go taste these coffees.
Yeah.
Vamos a captar el café. Los cafés.
Oh. I just realized I have nothing to grind it with.
We have no grinders?
Well, I have the big bulk grinder.
It's all right. I know. Oh, come on. You got it. The bulk grinder will work.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I brought my grinder. I didn't even bring my grinder. That's dumb.
I have
So
all
much
my
I'm not
other ones
prepared with.
at my shop because, don't rely on just